This is Dave. Dave looks like he's winning at life. He's got the $200,000 car, the $3,000 watch, and a house that looks like a boutique hotel. When Dave pulls up to a red light, people stare. They think, man, I wish I had Dave's life. But here's the secret. Dave is broke. Actually, he's worse than broke. He's underwater. Every penny he earns goes to the bank to pay for the image of being rich. Dave doesn't have wealth, he has stuff. Now, look at Sarah. Sarah drives a Honda. She buys her clothes at Target. If you saw her on the street, you wouldn't give her a second look. But Sarah has something Dave will never have: invisible wealth. Most of us confuse spending with wealth. We've been conditioned to believe that if you spend a lot of money, you must have a lot of money. But it's actually the opposite. Wealth is the money you don't spend. Wealth is the car you didn't buy, the first-class upgrade you turned down, the designer bag you left on the shelf. It's the unseen part of your bank account that is quietly working for you while you sleep. Money buys things, but wealth buys options. Wealth buys the ability to say no to a boss you hate. It buys the ability to retire 5 years early. It buys peace of mind when the transmission on that Honda finally blows. Let's look at the math. Don't worry, it's simple. Dave makes $15,000 a month. Sounds great, right? But his lifestyle costs $14,500. He's one bad flu or one corporate layoff away from a total collapse. He's a high-paid slave to his own possessions. Sarah makes $5,000 a month. She spends $3,000. That extra $2,000 goes into boring stuff: index funds, high-yield savings, maybe a little real estate. After 10 years, Sarah's invisible wealth is generating more money than her actual job. The reason Dave's life is a trap is because stuff depreciates. The second he drove that Ferrari off the lot, it lost the value of a small house. But Sarah's assets appreciate. Her money is having babies, and those babies are having babies. So why do we all want to be Dave? Because humans are social animals. We crave status. We want to signal to the tribe that we are successful. The problem is, in the 21st century, signaling wealth is the fastest way to stay poor. True success doesn't need a megaphone. The most powerful person in the room is often the one you'd never suspect. They don't need the flex because they have the freedom. Next time you see a flashy car or a $500 t-shirt, don't be jealous. Ask yourself, do they have wealth or do they just have a high limit on their credit card? Remember, it's a lot easier to look rich than it is to actually be rich. Choose the one that lets you sleep at night. Stay smart, stay invisible.